know, it seems every great city has a pocket or area where the vibe embodies the artistic and cultural side of its people. New York City has Soho, Paris has Le Marais, Rome has Trastevere. Holocaust Village? Here in Delhi, there's Holocaust Village. It's one of the more unique areas in Delhi that typically draws a young, trendy crowd. To get to the village, you pass through a gate meant to keep traffic to a minimum. It's a pedestrian-friendly area. Thank you. Holocaust is full of great restaurants, bars, art galleries, and local designers. It's all situated around ancient monuments. It has a totally different vibe than all of Delhi. Two brothers, Robbie and Ravi, that have this cafe called Flipside in Holocaust Village, and they're going to give me the grand tour.
David. Hey, Ravi, piacere.
Ravi, Robbie.
Sì.
Sì.
Mezzo italiano.
Davvero?
Sì.
Sì, la mamma italiana, poi papà inglese.
Parliamo italiano. Sì. Italiano.
Hey, guarda, questo posto è fighissimo.
Yes.
Very, very cool. And how long have you had this place for?
About 2 years now. We specialize in desserts a lot. We do a lot of homemade cakes that are again recipes from Mamma. Robbie does a lot of the cakes himself.
Bravi.
And then you can see we do the espresso. So would you like to try one?
See, this is strange being in India and having an espresso and talking Italian.
I know.
I tell you, in India, the coffee is good, but I miss my espresso.
You miss, yeah? Okay.
Un caffè. Is there a big Italian community here?
Sure. Where we come from, there's plenty of Italians.
Che buono.
So this here is a engadina, which is a Flipside specialty.
Engadina?
Engadina. It's like a crostata, caramelized walnut inside.
So all your cakes here, are they your mother's recipes?
Like 80% mom's and 20% is mine. And then some of her recipes I kind of mix about a little bit.
The walnut crostata his mom makes, it was killer. I mean, the buttery, flaky pastry was just delicious.
Excellent.
Everything homemade. Fresh.
Complimenti. After my espresso and a second slice of walnut crostata, Robbie shows me around the area.
You can walk around the whole village in 10 minutes.
I mean, I love these little alleyways.
Yeah, we can go check out this alleyway actually down here. There's another few interesting places. They've got everything here pretty much, and they've all tried to make it as nice as possible, you know?
You have restaurants
one on
top of each other. A lot of density, and it gives a lot of character and charm. We decide to go back to Flipside, where Robbie shows me his decadent chocolate banana cake. And what your mom's recipe?
This is definitely 100% my mom's recipe, but with a little twist of my own.
Typical of an Italian guy. He takes his mom's recipes and just kind of makes it his own.
Just make sure my mom doesn't find out.
I've been doing this my whole life, so I get it.
So basically, we're going to start with the base, which we got our digestive cookies here. This is about like 200, 225 grams.
Yeah, excellent.
Open that up, empty those out. I need 180 grams of butter.
Here's the Northern Italian in you.
I use a lot of butter in all my recipes.
Is this unsalted butter?
This is salted butter actually. It's almost 182, that's perfect. I'm going to put a bit of powdered sugar inside.
Powdered sugar?
Yeah. 60 grams, which is going to give it a good old mix. So it's going to crush the biscuits. Here in India they say that if you eat with your hands, it tastes better. And I kind of see the point there, you know?
And you know, when I cook, I have to use my hands. To me, it's all getting connected with the food.
Yes. Okay, into our base. Pat it down a little bit, even if it's not too perfect, it can still work. When you want a nice dessert, just to satisfy yourself, you know, make yourself feel happy, you know.
Yeah. As they say in Italy, quando si balla, si balla. When you dance, you dance. When you're eating dessert, you eat dessert.
When you want dessert, you're gonna eat it.
If you're on a diet, have a carrot.
Now we're gonna use every Italian. What did he love?
Nutella.
Nutella. That's what I'm talking about. Favorite. Nutella. Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh, Chicho, don't be shy. Just give it a good smear.
Smear it. Yes. Don't you smear bagels? Nicely smeared with the Nutella. Now we're gonna go for the banana.
Okay, so rough chop.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be very even. Roughly just plonk them on wherever, you know?
I love the combination of banana and chocolate. I think it's just amazing.
It's great, isn't it? Now I'm gonna get my chocolate ready, yeah? So I'm gonna use semi-sweet, yeah? 200 grams of that. Then I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of butter to that as well, just to balance it out.
Just a little bit of body.
Yeah. Got that on. And we're just gonna pop that straight onto it, even when it's cold.
And this is a nice little tip. You don't want the pot touching the elements, so you actually just have something with water and a paper towel that would just kind of buffer the heat.
How's that going? Yeah, that's getting nice and melted. I'm gonna add the cream now. No? Okay, that's getting nice and mixed in.
So it's important when you add the cream, you gotta remove it from the heat.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so we've got our ganache nice and ready. The base here.
Wow, look at that.
So
you just smell the chocolate.
Yeah.
That rich, decadent smell of chocolate.
This is gonna rest for about half an hour.
Okay,
45 minutes.
or outside?
First in the freezer.
Okay.
So they just solidify a little bit. And then after 45 minutes, we'll just transfer it to the fridge and keep it till the evening.
It's so interesting how you have this little park, this little area in the middle of Haskos with this great park and pond, which is in the middle of Old Delhi.
Crazy Delhi, yeah.
It's almost like a little town unto its own.
Who would have thought, huh? Like 2 years ago when I showed my mom this place, and she's been coming to Delhi for 30 years, she had no idea this existed.
It's amazing how people can just come and sit down.
Yeah.
In Italy, they'd be blocked off. And how old are these monuments?
Around 800 years old or so. 1350, I think. So you've got the tomb that's here, you've got the monuments around it, the lake.
It's really nice because you have this antiquity right in the middle of the village, and it's free for people to wander, hang out, eat, play soccer, and it's not blocked off. It's not like you cannot sit here or there. I mean, it's here for the people.
Sento parole che vorrei sentirmi dire. Sono qui, la mia vita è più tempo, più bella ancora.